Let's see. Everybody should be on. Everything should be live. All right, we're good to go. So, the Not So Secret Academy. Whose brainchild was this? Okay. Now, did you write the story for it and then just kind of put out like a Fiverr request to find all these hooligans? Can't hear the audio, just his. Hold on. Uh-oh. What did I do? Seriously, what did I do wrong? We are, because apparently there is no sound coming out towards the stream. You know, give me some credit. This is a very bare bones homeless application. Desktop audio. Why is it? Should be this. Hey, that worked. I saw something ping.
Oh, it's happening?
Yes. All right, go around the horn. Who is
great.
everybody?
Great.
We got Thomas. We'll come back to him.
Hey, how's it going?
So, pretty much in a nutshell, to fix everything else that was just there, you created the story that you wanted to do for a while. You went out to Twitter and other places and kind of be like, hey, here's a casting couch. Come show up. And everyone showed up.
So I had basically nothing to show for. It was a very mysterious, I'd say, casting call. I was pretty much saying nothing about the project. I was like, I need a couple voice actors. I think it was 4 guys, 3 girls for random characters. I had really nothing, no following. I was a voice actor and producer for 3 months at that point. I was really new to all this, and I was super lucky. I don't know how or why, but my casting call kind of went not viral, but I got over 200 auditions. And I was just, I did not expect that, and that's where I found all these wonderful voice actors that I have today, and forever grateful for that. But yeah, that's how it all started, and on social media.
Was there any kind of hiccups from trying to find what you envisioned to getting put forward to what you had?
No, not at all.
Not
honestly.
at all.
It was actually super hard to decide who I was going to cast for these roles because there were so many talented people on this, so many. And I wish I could cast everyone, but obviously I can't. But no, I try to not imagine a perfect voice for the character I'm creating. I like to be open to everything, which is why I wasn't forcing any accents. I wasn't forcing any vocal tones or anything. I wanted to see what people could do and how they would play these characters. And I'm just so happy with what we've got,
Hey, I mean, that always works out. It works out great. Yeah. I mean, look from my stream, for example. I don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time. It just works. For real. Everyone's like, oh yeah, just turn on a microphone, go play a game, no big deal. There's more to it than that. Especially when doing something like this. I don't know where the hell to start. This is the first time I've had this many people do an interview at once. So this is uncharted territory for me.
Yeah, well, you're doing great. We're super excited to be here, by the way.
Yes.
We're all looking forward to this.
So I guess my question is, what made you choose the pixelated animation style? Because you don't see that often.
No. Because at first, funny enough, it was supposed to be more of a storytelling podcast series, so audio only.
Okay.
And then when we completed the first episode, it was so, I don't know how to say it, it's so immersive and dynamic that I just had to do something visually. I had to create something. And animation costs a lot and a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of effort. And not that I don't want to put any effort, but animation is intense. And so I was trying to find solutions and ways to animate it in a way that I could do myself. And that's where I got the idea of sprites.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing.
And is that why you also use the Persona 5 talking points? That's the best way I can describe them. Is it looks like Persona 5.
Yeah, obviously I'm a big fan of Persona. I think you can see it when you watch the trailer.
And that's what made me
it has a huge
decide.
Inspiration.
I was like, I gotta take these people. This is great. I really did enjoy that trailer. It was amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. A lot of time and effort have been put into this trailer, so that's good to know. Yeah, for the Persona 5 style, I'm just a huge fan of the show, and I just think that the characters of the show, the game, obviously, sorry, but the characters in this game just work. It just works perfectly, and they're so dynamic and so complete opposites of each other, and the way they just their portrait appears with the voice lines. I just thought it worked, and that's at some point sometimes you don't even look what's happening, you just look at the portraits talking. So that's where I had the idea for this, obviously.
Well, it worked out great, I think. And I think everyone else here agrees, or otherwise they probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, don't put my face associated with that.
Yeah.
You don't see me. What?
John Cena was in here, and now he's gone.
Well,
God,
actually,
I forgot
it's
about
funny.
that.
It's funny you say that, but I mean, you guys don't know, but the audience that I'm always the most intimidated by and the most scared of show content to is you guys. It's my actors, because they've been putting so much work and time on this show, and I don't want to disappoint, if that makes sense. So this is like,
I mean,
the
that's
biggest stakes for me.
you're being a team leader at that point. Like, that's a responsibility to bear on your shoulders. But, I mean, face it. From what I've seen, not knowing the inner workings of anything, I think you guys got a solid product here. I really do.
Thank you.
And it
Thank you so
kind of,
much.
it was the moment when they started swearing at each other, when I was like, we've got ourselves a new Team 4-star here. Like, this is great. You don't see this.
Yeah.
But, we'll go around to somebody else and come back to that. Who wants to go first and talk about their character?
Oh my
Don't
god!
mind.
When you said Team 4-star, all I thought of, I am the hype. That's all I thought of. But go ahead.
No, I was thinking of the scene where Piccolo was just like, I've got one friend. It's Tom on MySpace. And I was just like,
No. Dude, but when Vegeta came down and he was like, you, Namekian, too strong. Explain yourself. Oh my god. But yeah, all right, let's introduce ourselves.
right.
I'm back, bitches.
I'm kind of a fan. Kinda.
Kind of, just a little bit,
I just have like 6 of their soundboards on my soundboard.
No.
Hell yeah.
It's
Damn
pretty
right,
great.
soundboard. A soundboard can be very dangerous in the wrong hands, for sure.
It's true, but I think it's necessary in this case.
Oh,
True.
it is very necessary every time I play with my friends. But moving on. So, around the horn, who plays who?
Colonist, teach who's going first.
I play Laura, so every time you say fuck, that's me because I'm Australian and I can swear like a sailor whenever I want.
Nothing wrong with that.
I was like, Thomas, does Laura get to say fuck?
I remember that.
You would. And he said, yes, she absolutely does. And I was like, yes!
This is my character.
Exactly. I play a lot of like very shy characters, or very like nice and caring characters, or like moms, weirdly enough. I'm like 19, guys. Give me a break. I'm not even 30 yet. But I never get to say fuck ever. So I was like, oh, this is great.
It's almost therapeutic for you, huh?
It is.
Oh. So, Nathan, What character do
Hi.
you play?
Hi, I'm Nathan. I play the character named Whitehawk, the objectively best character in the series.
Okay.
Yes.
There's no disputing that. It's just a fact. Thomas told me himself. He gave me a foot rub afterwards. It was awesome. So yeah, and that's where I am, and I'm here, and it's green.
All right, we'll go to Ty.
All right. So hi, I'm Ty. And I play the Talker in the Not So Secret Academy. He's your kind of edgy sort of guy and tag. So yeah, you're gonna have to see a lot of me. So I'm sorry if you don't like it, but deal with it. So.
All right, Mai.
Hi, I'm Mai Sean. You can just call me Mai. I play Sam, the lovable, overconfident flirt. God, I love that man so much.
You're a fucking bard. Goddamn bards. Leo.
Oh wait, could I even say his name?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, for sure.
Got it. So I play Henry. He is a gruff, cool character, but he's also loving on the inside as well.
You're playing the Uncle Iroh. Got it.
I'm playing Uncle Iroh when he was in jail, basically.
Man didn't skip arm day.
All right, Jay. What do we got?
Okay. Hello everybody. My name's Jalen. You can call me Jay. I voice Kyle, your classic big guy who yells at the top of his lungs. This has to be the role that I've yelled the most ever.
Sorry.
I bet your neighbors love you.
Oh no, like it's surprising how my neighbors don't go like, keep the noise down. Like my favorite line is what is it? It was like pure creatine. And after that, I was like, when I was told about this character, I'm like, I like this guy. He's big, he's happy, he's ecstatic, he shouts. Good Lord, it makes me want to, just yell outside, but knowing good and darn well I'd had the police called on me. But But yeah, that's Kyle. I think people will love, not just the cast, but I think Kyle will probably beat Whitehawk as favorite character, but we'll see.
A lot of infighting going on.
In Nathan's face.
Bro!
I think we all have a dog in this fight, one way or the other.
Oh no, we do. We 100% do.
All right, and
Our
then
best girl.
Brenna.
Hi, my name's Brenna, and I voice Wolf in Not So Secret Academy, a major threat, and she is rapidly approaching your location.
Oh God.
That sounds like it should be a video game notification. Like that really does. It's like, my name is Wolf and I'm rapidly approaching your location. It's like I would scare the shit out of anyone. And then you said you've got 2 missing, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, 2 of our voice actors. I mean, the cast, we have around 30 actors.
Oh wow.
But, yeah, it's pretty stacked.
cast.
But the
There's a
2
lot of
other
us.
voice actors that had to come were Deshaun, who voices the narrator of the story, which is like one of the
Deshaun
biggest
is
thing
actually
of this
great.
show. Is there's a narrator that
Awesome.
explains everything that's going on, but he's also there just to break the fourth wall over and over again. It's hard to explain, but once you listen to it, you'll get it. But it's great. It's great. It's like one of the best characters I've ever written. Sorry, Whitehawk. Sorry, Kyle, but narrator is insane.
Narrator solos.
Honestly, he really does.
I missed him. Every time I read his lines here, I'm like, I can hear his delivery.
Oh yeah.
I intentionally would hop around the script to make sure I didn't spoil any jokes for myself.
No, right?
I my character's moments are mainly serious. I get a little dig every now and then, but
Same.
I skipped around. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna have the serious moments, and then when Deshaun comes in with narrative fourth wall breaks or just anything like that, I'm ready to laugh my ass off.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. So
He's
then,
so good.
so then here's my question for my Twitch chat actually says, did you guys do this all remotely, or did you do it in person at some points? And I'm assuming remotely because we've got Canada, Australia, and some Americans here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all 100% remote, and we clearly all have our own home studios. So hey, if it works, it works.
I mean, I got a bedroom.
Yeah, I have a bedroom too.
Your bedroom
My
has
bed
a
is like
closet.
right next to
Yo.
yours. I wish I had a closet. I don't have a closet anymore. My landlord thought it was unnecessary.
Oh,
How is a
Oh,
closet
right,
deemed
okay.
unnecessary?
All of
needs
my
clothes
clothes are
anyway?
in a bookshelf.
No, no,
I mean,
no,
if
no,
it
no.
works, it works.
See, they really don't like closeted people, so they have
Oh,
to keep the
yes.
closets away.
Why would they do that?
So you
why
can
would
all
they
be
do
out
that?
and open, right?
I can't bring
Mm.
girls over. This bed has a metal bar in the center of it.
The degenerate inside of me is screaming.
Good, good, good. Let it happen. Let it happen.
Yeah, this is technically my bedroom. It's just, bed
This is a
literally outside
room
this
inside of
blanket.
my room, like a movie inside of my mind.
Ah.
I mean, anybody that plays Dungeons and Dragons know, like, it's always a movie in your mind. It's just a matter of how well you descriptively put it in your mind itself.
Oh, I was making a Miss Saigon reference.
Oh.
I'm a psych. Hush! We don't go there today. Maybe
It's
tomorrow.
a good musical.
It is horrible in so many ways, yet I still enjoy
It
it.
is horrible, but it's like the music is so nice.
Okay, the best way to describe it is like, I don't want to eat deep fried food, but I know it's good for me on some aspects, and then it's terrible for me in the long run.
Short-term satisfaction, long-term cardiac arrest.
That's cocaine.
Right, sorry, I really like detracted that. Where were we?
You will notice with a lot of stuff that I do, it goes one direction and it goes completely another way and somehow loops itself back around. I don't know how I do it,
Perfect.
but it happens. Like, don't be surprised if we end up talking about the hidden Malaysian temple somewhere and then come back to talking about your show.
Wait. Tell me about those. I want to know. I'm supposed to
Malaysian temples, you say?
I
I knew it
expected
was
Tell
that.
me about it. I'll go there.
So a lot of the
I'll-
times with the Malaysian temples, they've been discussed about to have a lot of the first incarnations of LSD and like DMT trips, and they would give them to people, and so they would go to a higher plane and then take them to that higher plane and then sacrifice them to appease their gods, and then thus that's how we got a lot of drug use and we got bowling.
Bowling?
Bowling.
Yes.
Bowling.
Thank you, Malaysia.
And I'm over here screaming into my mic.
I've never
Wow.
heard of this.
That's actually how we all got cast.
Yeah.
It was an LSD trip, and we were sacrificed to Thomas's god.
No.
Oh. So, how many okay? Maybe I'm getting confused here, but is it a game or a show? YouTube series?
It's
Yeah, I know,
it's
it
a
gets
show.
confusing. It's a
Okay.
show.
Okay.
So it's an animated series / visual novel / podcast audio series / many things. But it's not a game. No.
Okay. I don't
Yet.
know why. I don't know
We
why I
need
thought it was a
programmer
game.
for that.
I
That would
just
be
started learning the Unreal Engine. I am not ready.
Oh,
I am not
oh,
ready.
man. Good luck. Good luck.
It is rough. They tried so hard to make it easy, and then you start learning it, and I go, I'm an hour and a half into programming this game. Save file. Go watch more tutorials. Like, it is rough. But I'm just gonna call this a visual novel for this point.
Sure.
How many episodes do you have ready to put up? I'm assuming you're smart and have a back catalog of at least 2 or 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then producing them as you
So-
go.
Exactly. So as of now, sorry, how should I say this? So it's gonna premiere in mid-March,
Okay.
and the first volume is gonna release at that point. But we've already got like recorded and edited. We got 8 other episodes after that.
Oh, good. So you're not going to have a
Yeah.
Team 4-star issue where you get just every week and then just get stuck because somebody got, missing.
No, exactly. So
Oh, no, this is
everyone
a
finished their lines
tight
for
production
9
deadline.
episodes at least.
Oh, good.
It was over like was it like 300 or 350 pages of scripts, and
Something like that.
we've pushed through.
Give or take, yeah.
Man, that is
was a lot.
ridiculous. 350
I know.
lines?
It was
My
fun to read,
God.
Put some
It
improv on top of
was.
that as
It
well.
was fun to read, but I didn't want to get spoiled. So I was just like, not me, not me, not me. Ooh, me. There we go.
I would literally control F on my computer and just be like, all right, my character's name.
Basically. But
Oh.
sometimes people say Laura's name like in a sentence or in a line, and I'm like,
Mhm.
shit.
Luckily, I don't think anybody actively says the talker.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. It's catchy, I guess. It's like almost as catchy as Bartholomew, like kind of.
Goodness, that's
Something.
So here's a good question. Is there any chance for deleted scenes to be added in, or are there just no deleted scenes?
Are there deleted scenes?
So for now, yeah, I've got like I think 3 scenes that I've deleted so far. But it's nothing big, it's nothing major. It's usually like funny scenes or jokes or whatever. But sometimes like the show has got to move on. Like we need a little progress. I don't like filler episodes. I hate stuff like that. So I'm trying to get the show moving. So sometimes maybe I just redraw 1 scene or 2 by episode, but nothing major for now. So far, it's going to be a big series with a lot of content.
Okay. You should keep those deleted scenes and put them at the end of every episode.
Will do.
I
Will
mean-
do.
There is
Well,
I
we've
know
got-
for a
we've got
fact.
so much bloopers.
I was gonna say, I
Wish
know
I
for a fact there
recorded my
is one
bloopers.
blooper. I know for a
Yes.
fact there's one blooper that I did, and I'm
Yes,
just waiting
absolutely.
for the moment that it happens.
I don't
Well,
know if
now
it's
I
gonna
wanna
be a
know.
long one, though, Ty.
Oh, but that's
le-
why you
you'll
have to watch it.
I
Yeah, you
know,
have to-
I know, I
if-
know.
If you're a fan of The Boys, like the TV show The Boys, then you will enjoy the blooper.
Yes, you will.
Is there a woman getting eviscerated? Because I don't know
No,
about
no,
that one.
It
Not that
involves
lucky.
like a song,
Mm,
if you may.
It always involves
Hi
a
does
song.
singing.
We're not doing that. That's not happening. I'm not.
I know he would never do
Titus
that.
Vocaloid.
what?
Not
You
today,
don't like to
Miku,
sing?
Sign me up. I'm not fantastic at it. I leave that up to my sister and girlfriend. They do that way better than me.
Who gives a rat's ass?
They're not the same person, by the way.
They're not the same person.
Oh,
They're not the same
Yeah,
person.
I thought that was,
Just to
I thought that
clarify.
was a given.
This is no longer talker. This is singer we're talking to right now.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is terrible.
I hate this.
I hate
I
it.
hate it here.
That was well done. Sing the fluffy hobo's the king of poop. What?
Well, Ty.
That's not me.
So there's a running joke on my Twitch channel is on my Be Right Back screen and the end of my Twitch stream. I usually have I have so far 2 creators that have a recording of themselves saying, "Fluffy hobo's the king of shit," and that is.
Oh, wow.
So I just been like a lot of my friends are like, I need you to record this so I can add it to the collection, and I want to have like a good 5 minutes of creators just saying he's the king of shit.
I'll do it for you, but I'm a trained opera singer, so if you translate it into German, I can make it beautiful.
It scares me with the German part.
Oh no, like it works. I was practicing. Well, I was shit posting at 3 a.m. last night, and it was like the shit post of Mozart's Queen of the Night, which is like the hardest aria on the
Thank you
planet.
very
and I
much.
was
That's
like,
really
what if I
nice.
just
Thank
shit
you.
posted this? Why not? And that's in German. So I'm saying all the good operas and stuff are on like French and Latin and German and not English. There are no operas in English.
So my problem is when I was young, I Googled German things, and now I can't stand them. And
What?
I'll let your imagination go with where that is. I was, young and stupid, and the internet was there.
Right.
Okay, I guess Italian works.
I joke. It's all funsies here. It's all funsies. Not really.
Yep.
It's way funnier if I take it seriously.
Is it though? Because the internet's a fun place if you know where your brain can go to get destroyed completely. That's like going to Live Leak because I want to be happy. That's just not a good. That's not a good start.
That's fair, but I also can't read social cues, so I'll just be like, yeah.
Right on.
My grandma got murdered. Yeah.
Really, that's awful.
Sounds like your
I'm
day's
so
going well.
sorry.
Dude.
So when's the party?
Bro, rat. Come on, bummer, man.
No way.
Goodness. So what did your friends do today? Oh, they made a bunch of jokes on a podcast. This was hilarious. It's what I live for. This is what happens when you're friends with voice actors.
I
It's
mean,
true.
yeah.
Whoa, why
Oh
would
no,
you cry about it?
nah. Discord calls. It gets.
It's interesting.
Even
One
table
time I was on
reads.
a call where we were laughing at like cursed food for literally 3 hours. And since this was 12 a.m. for me, it was about 5 a.m. for the people in California. So I was like, don't you guys need to sleep? And my friend was like, but the boiled egg casserole's too funny.
That-
Why are you
oh
laughing
my
at the
God.
boiled egg casserole?
That sounds a lot like all of my friends when I'm sober. Like just sleep
No,
deprived
we
and
were all-
sober. It's just
We
like
were all sober, 100%.
it's
Like
part of the
these friends of
reason.
mine don't drink, but
That's just what 5 a.m. does to you.
I
They
do.
do.
Different animal.
it's true.
5 a.m. on a Discord call with the homies just be hitting different. You just be
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
You be on the
Somebody-
call. You be on the call.
somebody
Your
said-
homie be in
oh, go
so
ahead.
different. Oh, you'll have friends from so many different places, and your mama come in the living room. She goes like, "Boy, what you doing all that yelling for?" I'm like, "Man, if only you knew what was happening in this Discord call." Only
I
you
am
knew.
extremely passionate about tulips.
We need to talk about the Kung Fu Panda lore.
Canadian cow patter.
No.
Oh my God. It's funny that you talked about the sober thing because I saw a post that said the first 2 shots of a drink don't count because I have anxiety. So it's actually just me being normal. I was like, yeah, like legit.
The first 4 shots don't count for me because unfortunately I am somehow like a 5'0", 96-pound heavyweight. It makes my life very difficult when I want to get even tipsy. I can't go
Now-
outside.
4 drinks.
That
Jeez.
could be part of your genetic system, actually.
It is.
Like, do you know what
It
you're
is
mixed
genetics. No, I have ADHD. Everyone with ADHD that I know has just like intense alcohol tolerance because I have another friend who at 17 drank a whole bottle of vodka and felt like nothing. And he has like the most extreme case of ADHD I've ever seen.
with? Jeez.
So
Ow.
it's just because depressants don't work well on us, and depressants don't seem to work very well on us. And what's the opposite? Stimulants. And stimulants work as depressants for us. If I drink coffee, I'm going to sleep. It doesn't work. I'm going straight to bed. I'm brushing my teeth and tucking myself in.
Oh, man. All right, let's go with this one. Worst drunk stories. We'll start with Nathan.
I've never drank
getting
before. I don't drink. My
Liar!
no, I'm very straight laced. I only do meth, and it's just that's.
Oh God!
Now
It
we're
helps me in the
talking.
booth, keeps me creative. My youth pastor recommended it, and it's helped me ever since.
Worst story?
Yeah, this is for anybody that wants to share.
I
fact
don't
that
really
Leo has
have
to
like
go
a
into his
terrible
archives.
story, but all
I
I
got
remember
homework.
the first time when I drank for the first time was in high school.
Mhm.
It was a freaking Bud Light, but don't judge. Like I'm
Oh,
like
no.
super
Mhm.
lightweight, and I get
It's
super
okay.
sleepy. I get super sleepy when I
Aw.
drink. And it was my first time. I was at my friend's house, and the party was outside, and I was with like people that I'm like really comfortable with. And I tried drinking for the first time. I was like, this is nice. This is nice. 10 minutes later, I fell asleep on her bench outside.
Aw.
And yeah,
Someone
they
get
dragged
this
me
woman
inside.
behind the wheel of a vehicle.
Oh no, that would be awful. That would,
Yeah,
that
don't-
would be
don't-
so-
I'm fun at parties, I swear, guys.
It's okay. You don't have to like drink at parties. Hell, I don't even go to parties. I just skip straight to the drinking part.
Chug Sprite together in the corner.
Spoken
See
like a
who's
true
on
Aussie.
first.
The thing is, when
It is a cultural thing. The Dan Murphys here is insane. Like I've never been to a Home Depot, but I can only describe it as probably a Home Depot, but with like alcohol, because they have like these beautiful vodka mixers. You just add like vodka, you shake it around, and it's like green, and it's got all of these like flavor stuff in it. It's like, oh, this is actually really pretty. The
Have
real
you done
reason
a
why I like
shoey?
going, no, because I think that's gross. But I have had 14 standard.
That's your culture.
Like one night before. That was the thing that happened. I guess I'll tell that story now. So this was end of semester. This was like the worst semester ever. I had done a video project for a marketing assignment, and then the professor immediately accused me of hiring a voiceover artist, and I was like, why do I need to hire someone? It's me.
Whoa.
I was so angry at that, that's like the tone of the entire semester. So at this point, I'm just like, oh shit, I need something. I need to just go ham for one night and then I'll be good forever. And so I broke down my bottle of gin that my friend got me for my birthday. And this is from the Canberra Distillery, because I live in the very awful capital of Australia, and it's color changing. When you add tonic water.
I was gonna
it
say,
turns-
doesn't it? Yeah, it doesn't also change color with salt.
I don't know. I haven't tried. I finished
Okay.
all of it I finished all of it that night. That would be why I haven't tried. So I was just like, I'm gonna play video games and I'm just gonna like enjoy this present that my friend got me. And I get like, what? I don't know. I didn't actually measure the drinks. I fully intended on finishing that bottle. After I went through like my first mug bowl, you know, those giant mug bowls. I had it like all the way up till here. I don't do that. A friend texted me and I got distracted. Even drunk, I got distracted by my stupid ass ADHD. And instead of making progress and like playing video games like I wanted to, I ended up just like talking to that friend for ages. And I must have been halfway through that bottle. I think that bottle had 14 drinks. So I was like 7 standard drinks in or something like that. And I was like, oh, friend. So I talked to that friend for ages, and then I get on call with him. He's in EST, which is like New York time ?
It's the Appalachian Mountains. Yeah.
Somewhere like. Then what's New York
That's-
time?
It's
It is
New York
EST.
time. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. So
Yeah.
he's in EST, and he's just like, I've never heard you drunk before. I'm like, yeah, that's because I usually drink with my friends, not at home alone. Because my roommates were already like visiting family and stuff. So I talked to him for like apparently 2 hours. I black out for the last half an hour. I can't believe it took me 14 standard
Wow.
drinks to black out. That was stupid. And according to him, I just like babbled about how much I missed talking to him and like how much I thought he was a great friend. Super wholesome. And by the time I woke up the next morning, I realized that I had pulled a John Mulaney and I had I'd cleaned everything up. Like I washed the mug and everything and like put it upside down on the dish rack. I like showered and brushed my teeth and put in my retainer, which I usually forget to do already. And then I woke up and I was like,
You unlocked a superpower. That's what that sounds like. With the power of alcohol, I can remember my things.
subconsciously, because I don't remember the last half hour of that conversation.
Jeez. I would say whenever like I have drank in the past, like it's never pretty. It's kind of like if you ever watch Jersey Shore, it's kind of like Snooki when she's like outside of the club, just collapsing like she just can't do it no more. But yeah, damn. Oh, the last time that was pretty cool. This is the thing. I'm not a weed person. The thing is with weed, if I smoke too much, like in the past, we were at an Airbnb and I was on the first floor. So somehow after smoking, I was on the first floor and I ended up on the third floor where I was sleeping at, you know? And I'm like, how did I get up here? You know, like it was just a blur the way that I got up there. But when you drink, it's different because it's like you're aware of what's going on. Like, at least for me, I'm more aware, like, okay, I'm drunk, you know, like it's cool.
Yeah.
So So we're just playing like beer pong, and yeah, it's pretty stupid because we're getting more drunk if we hit the beer pong. But yeah, I don't really drink much, or smoke. I never really smoked like that. I only tried it. But yeah, I just drink water all the time because I'm a good boy.
Yeah, we should drink water. What about pipaka? You know, that shit's good.
Man, fuck water.
This is water. I just put it in a Hendrix gin bottle because I like the sound of the cork.
Yeah, water's bland and disgusting.
He
I
said,
want
"I wanna have
variety.
fun." He said, "I want to have
Cold
fun."
water.
I am here for a short time and I want to enjoy it.
Honey lemon. Honey lemon drink is great. It's so tasty and very Southeast
Coffee.
Asian now that I'm thinking about it.
Coffee. Drink lots of
No,
coffee.
I can't take coffee. I don't know why. I can't
Coffee.
deal with the taste.
Gotta have my coffee.
Yeah.
You'll notice I do weird accents and voices. I mean nothing by it. It just happens to come out that
It's
way.
It sounded.
You good?
It
It
happens.
sounded. It sounded like a New York accent, like around there, like a Jersey, New York accent. So.
Man, where's the time machine at? I need my coffee.
Now, if you say coffee, then that's like Joyzy. You know that's that Joyzy accent.
Oh yeah, just north of Brooklyn, right?
You're getting there. You're getting there. With more training, we'll get you. We'll get
I've
you ready.
never been there once. I've never really studied the language at all. It just hit me one day. I was like, hey, this pretty sucks, but I kind of got it.
That was me with Australian. I've been living here for like damn near 9 years, and I had never sounded Australian once in my life. My math teacher, in the middle of class, said, "Oh, are you from America?" And this was after me being in her class for like 10 months or something. So I was like, no. And she goes, "But you said Walmart." And I was like, doesn't everyone say Walmart?
No, it's Wally World.
I call it Wally World too.
You go to Wally World because you gotta be fucking nuts to go there.
So it seems.
It's the Walmart. Thank you,
Is that
Taz.
I assume that's the equivalent of like Kmart for us or Big W.
Oh man.
Guys have Kmart.
So
heard of it.
there's another question being asked. It was, where can you watch this at? It's already. It should be out there somewhere.
It's
But
on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. And you said it was going to be in March when it starts.
Yeah.
The
It's
So
gonna
trailer
air?
yeah,
is
so
out.
the trailer's already out. It's been out for I think is it like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month? I'm not sure.
There
Maybe
was
it's
one
my
that was a
access now.
month ago, and then
Just
there was a
under 2
recent
weeks.
one.
Oh yeah. If you look up the Not So Secret Academy, it does actually come up. You're
Yes.
welcome. I just tested your E SEO.
Thank you. Yeah, so the first volume is gonna release in the mid of March. Maybe the 16th, if I'm not like mistaken, depending how the production goes. But right now it's going smoothly. It's going great. So yeah, mid March, it's gonna be the first volume. It's gonna be around I think 35 minutes.
Okay.
So it's a pretty big one, and yeah, we're excited to show it. Really excited.
Is that your link? What do you mean?
Wait, hold
It's
on.
it's
What?
something in the Twitch chats. What do you? Oh, hold on here. I got to scold my Twitch cat. What are you doing? Asking questions to me and talking to somebody else. Knock it off. Okay. So I'm one of the few streamers that belittles the chat.
Oh,
Oh, typically it's the other way around.
I know. I don't give a
Indeed.
fuck about my followers.
Equal exchange.
I'm here to make you happy. So I'm here to piss you off. Fair trade.
This is the law of equivalent exchange.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Now-
the one fundamental rule of this universe.
Get that reference.
Oh god, I can't say the Japanese name very well.
That's
actually,
Fullmetal
at all.
Alchemist.
I know, but you don't pronounce it Full Metal Alchemist. It's something different. It's
Like,
oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this, so spare with me. It's
it's all right.
Full Alchemist Brotherhood.
Ah, yes, Brotherhood.
That is how you pronounce it if you're not a normie. But I did it horribly, so I'm terrible at this. We've established this when I was reading off your names. Except Nathan, because you're average.
As long as you don't say Vera, I don't care. All the Australians call me Vera. They're just like, "Oh, hi, Vera," and I'm like,
Dang.
"Stop."
Isn't
As
wait
long
wait
as you don't say
isn't Vera a Norse god?
Vera with like a very
Damn.
long E sound is an Indian name, but Vera is a Russian or Latin name, I believe.
Okay. Okay.
My parents intended it as a Russian name, and I was like, but why? We're Singaporean.
I mean, hey, I don't
Makes
know.
sense.
I'm in America and I have a cat named Koshka,
true.
which is Russian for cat.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. No, it's like a fashion thing. Like in Asian countries now, it's really common to have like a Western first name because it's like more modern and stylish or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
I thought because it looked good on a resume.
It's only if you're an immigrant in like a Western country and then like you're you give birth to a child there and you're just like, I don't want this child to be like socially excluded. In Asian countries where it's like majority Asian, like before I moved to Australia, I had seen one blonde dude and I freaked out. I was like, holy shit, it's real. But
Anything to stand out, I
Yeah.
guess.
it's true because everyone is like black hair. You're just like, oh yeah, this is regular. Oh shit, that's real. Like I'd only seen blonde people on TV, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like my greatest ambition when I was a child was to be blonde.
It
didn't know
doesn't
hair
stay very well. Like, take it from a blonde,
Apparently.
it does not stay very well at all. Like my hair goes through phases throughout the year. In the wintertime, it
Oh
gets
my
really
gosh.
dark. In the summertime, it goes bleach blonde. But I work outside a lot, so that's where that goes
Okay,
from.
that makes sense. That makes sense. It's just like, damn. you got
That and I'm horribly
seasonal
balding. That's why I
hair.
wear a hat.
Oh no, it's okay. I have a hat like that too, and it probably has a comparable amount of pins and also flowers.
Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
So,
Hats are fun.
Club hats.
so Vera, I don't think Vera's a character in Norse, but I think on Google at least, don't trust what Google says or whatever, but it says in Greek mythology, Vera was one of the daughters of Sophia, the goddess of wisdom, at least.
Wait, isn't the goddess of wisdom Athena? Sorry, my Percy Jackson
That-
code is kicking in.
Yeah, he said it was a daughter of Perseus, right?
Mythology.
I believe. Because I
Vera,
know
the
my
go-
Greek
wait, no, that's the
mythology,
goddess of-
but Google, I don't know. It's telling me other things.
It just says Vera given name is one of Slavic origin.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, was the Slavics.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
the white people of color.
Oh my goodness.
I
Come on, don't clam up on me now. It was funny and y'all know it.
Here, I'll give you this clap.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
Wait,
what,
can
what?
you hear it though?
The
It's moving
microphone
so
didn't
fast.
pick it up. I just see
Fine, here we
Jalen
go.
clapping with no
Yeah.
noise, and it's so funny to me.
And it looks like it's happening really fast.
Oh yeah, it's because I was. See, this is what
It
happens
was like a
when you
golf
used to be.
clap.
This is what happens when you used to be a band student.
There's no noise.
Oh
Damn
yeah.
maybe like hum while you do like the whole thing, or like just like have a random like noise, and then the
Clap
mic
while
might pick it
humming.
up.
Interesting.
It's still not working.
Dang.
I was hoping it might
Are you
work.
pranking us?
got the
You're not actually
silent
clapping, are
clap.
you?
Ghost?
I am like, homie, look.
It's not happening. I don't believe you.
I gotta
Friction,
see. I
Jalen,
gotta
more
see
friction.
this action happening.
It's
That-
just like
Dude, you're totally
There
fucking
you
with
go.
deaf people right now.
people are literally going like, is he actually clapping? Like, look,
I heard it
am
that time.
clapping.
I heard it.
I heard a little.
I'm putting
like,
my ear
pop
to the
that.
Here.
microphone like this helps. What is wrong?
It's
with
like
Here.
turning in video games. You gotta lean a little bit. You lean a little bit to help you with the
I'm not playing
turns.
Mario Kart.
If you like, if you breathe harder, your character runs faster.
That's true.
No, that's true.
If you throw the controller and hit your brother, you win.
Oh no.
Then he tells mom and the console's taken. Who wins then?
No one.
You have a good point there.
All right, so I have to say, of all the episodes you guys have recorded, which one's your favorite? Without spoilers, which one's your favorite?
That's what I was gonna say. No spoilers, guys.
Nine. I got to do a lot of screaming. That's all I'll say.
Do you know which
Thomas.
episode would that be?
I think that's episode. Am I right? Look, I recorded like I think 4 episodes. I think I recorded 1 to 5 in one day, and then 6 to wait, what? 1 to 4 in one day, and 5 to 9 in another day
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something.
Yeah.
I've completely forgotten.
Nice what
but,
you did. Yeah.
There is one episode where I do a lot of screaming, and at the time I had like these killer stomach cramps, and Thomas was listening to like these pain screams later on, and he was like, "Damn, you really killed it this time, Vera. You're good job." And I was just like, "Yeah, because I'm actually in pain this time."
I'm truly dying.
I'm
it was
truly
method
dying. I was like
acting, it's
literally
great.
struggling to stand at the booth. I was just like, "Get it in today. He's gotta edit."
I mean, that's no different than a lot of sound effects. Like, you just seriously just, I need a gunshot. Just go get a gun and record it. Like, nothing beats
my God,
authentic.
How low would the gain have to be for that?
Not very. So if you have a shitty microphone, which also happens to be one of these, you can go outside, put it on a tripod, and shoot next to it, and it comes out perfectly clear. Because it completely outblows the condenser on it, and it just comes out gunshot. I was practicing this with my game I was programming. I was like, can I make this work?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess because it's less sensitive?
Yes,
The thing
because
about,
the
like, yeah.
condenser inside your phone microphones are a lot shittier than one of these or any of the ones that you guys have.
Oh yeah, 100%. I gotta protect the baby.
I will smack this bitch for nothing.
Wait a minute.
This thing is mid.
I said I'll slap this bitch for
I
nothing.
mean, if it's mid, you know, it fails at being both bad and good.
Well, like I was explaining before, I don't know if everyone heard it, but it took me about 3 days to hack into the programming files for it to change the condenser settings because this comes with an auto condenser and an auto gain. So I broke it to fix it.
That makes sense.
I actually have your microphone.
Yeah? The Blue
I'm actually
Yeti?
using it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not using my regular recording mic. I'm just using the Blue Yeti.
You sound a lot better than I did when I started. Because when I started, this thing was awful.
Sheesh. I barely have treatment in my room. It's just my booth where it sounds good, to be honest.
That's true.
That's all that matters.
I mean, my whole room is pretty. My room's pretty small, and there's a lot of fabric in it. Like this carpet is it's really something. So honestly, it probably wouldn't sound that different. Which begs the question: why do I even bother with any of this in the first place? Oh my God.
Try it out.
It's like falling apart too.
It's
such a
aesthetic.
hassle to move. Oh, it's aesthetic. Yeah. Hello, director. Yes. As you can see, I have a very, very competent treatment in my space.
There you go.
100%. And my bed's like right next to this. Actually, my bed's coming into it a little bit. Like my booth wall is like, it's not even.
The struggles
bed
of
is
voice
there.
actors.
Yep.
It's just because my
happens.
room is small and my landlord's me.
You gotta struggle to
Otherwise,
make
would
it
be
work.
fine.
Right.
It's true, you do sometimes. My first booth when I moved into this space was made up of the 2 bookshelves, 3 canvas paintings, a copy of Canterbury Classics Ancient Greek Philosophers, another copy of the complete novels of Jane Austen, and my boxes for my iPad, and I've an Apple Pencil, and I like balanced all of these things together amongst like other random assorted materials, and I was like, great, I can do my job now. And it
That
was,
sounds like a
space-
death trap.
Yeah, it was.
If it
like
goes down, that pencil becomes an IED.
It was 35 centimeters wide, which is about half this, I think, like here. So I was just
35
like this.
centimeters. That's okay.
That's about 1 foot.
Yeah.
So it was like this, and I was like, oh my God. I don't know how I survived like that for like 6 months. I don't know what the hell I was doing.
My
That
cat's
was stupid.
bitching at me.
Oh.
Go away.
Oh.
No, you don't understand. This cat is an asshole.
Gremlin. But
Gremlin?
I am the gremlin. Yeah. I am the gremlin cat.
Hold on. Come here, you bitch.
Cat cam.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Well,
Cat
that
cam.
escalated quickly.
Nathan teleported.
Oh, hi.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, he did teleport.
Yeah. I teleported to your mom's room.
Hey,
Oh.
hey.
Oh, this is just like that time in the Big Kahuna. He said, "Yo, mama."
Oh my God. No. He said the thing.
Dang it, Nathan, what do we say about your mama jokes?
Thank you, thank you.
The last time you ended the universe. No.
Thank you, Ragged Hawk, for saying only Nathan. I got the Twitch chat pulled up. I see you. You son
So
of a
this
gun.
cat
I don't have the Twitch tab. Hold up. I
Oh,
should.
oh my
I
is
want
massive.
Oh my gosh.
My machine is
Wow.
finally capable of it.
There's
25
Cat cam.
pounds.
Dude, Steve the
A
Fluffy
cat?
Hobo is
Big ol'
showing his
cat.
pussy on Twitch.
Hey.
Oh my god.
No.
Gosh. Hey,
No.
Sorry.
He is 25 pounds of pure asshole.
Oh no. Oh no. I need to mute this now before it starts playing through. Oh, no.
So it says on my MySpace profile page.
A MySpace profile page?
Mhm.
What is this, 2007?
I should make a
My
MySpace
gosh.
just for the meme. 2007, I was like 4 years old. I should just do it for the meme. Oh,
Oh, God,
were
I
you
feel
around
old
when
now. Oh,
I'm sorry.
jeez.
I'm just, I'm sorry. Everyone's just like, "Oh, Vera, you're a
Wait.
baby," and I'm just
Wait,
like,
what?
"No, I'm not. I live independently."
Wait, what year were you born?
Me?
2003.
What?
Oh.
3?
There's
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Born 3 years after me.
3?
Dang.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was
You
born
said
in the year of
3.
2000.
She said 3, bro.
2000.
No, that's crazy.
There's more?
Wait,
You
no,
was born.
So that
2
means I'm the
years
youngest
before the
here, then.
first Avatar: The Last Airbender episode. What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I probably saw the reruns of that one.
I have never really felt old in my life. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
sorry.
I turned
keeping my mouth
32
shut
last
then.
week.
Oh, no.
He doesn't want to reveal that he's 12.
As
I'm
soon as
only-
you said
I'm only
you were born in
13.
2003, everybody just grew a little bit of gray hair just
Oh,
now. Like,
God damn.
Bro, that is astronomical to me.
What? The fact that people
I
were
just
born in
think
2003?
No,
you
the,
wanna
Yeah.
You want to feel even worse? My cousin was
Oh.
born in 2010, and she's 12 now.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
there's people
what?
born in
Wow.
2010. Whoa.
I
Yes,
refuse
she
to
What?
was
believe
born in
anybody was born past
2010.
2000.
Why?
I have a nephew born in
No.
2013 that's 10.
Why are they
Yeah.
taking so long? Like, just exist. Like, why are you taking all these years?
Leo, it ain't
Bro,
their
you're
fault.
lagging. Spawn in already. Come on.
Yeah, they got that fucking McDonald's Wi-Fi. I'm on that fucking
Nah,
Verizon.
they got
like,
that Jack in the Box too.
Nah,
like,
you
there's
was
something
expected
wrong.
a month ago, bro. What's going on?
You're paying at right now.
Hello, Twitch chat. I am salt and peppering over here. It's okay. Salt and pepper hair actually looks really cool. Anyway, it does.
wow. Wait. So
It
what
gives
month?
some
What month were
variety.
you?
wait. You're being nice to my Twitch chat? Stop it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I like being nice to
Call them
when-
assholes.
My birthday's tomorrow, so it's the 27th of January.
Happy early
you were in
birthday.
January. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
July
tomorrow.
of 2003 if you want to feel even older.
Oh no, I'm 6 months older than you.
Dude, this is crazy.
I'm gonna go nuzzle a gun after this.
Oh my god.
No.
Jesus
Here, let's
Christ.
stop talking about age before he goes off the deep end.
I'm already in the deep end.
Hey, 30s are prime.
It is true. It is
That is
true.
not
True.
true at all. Your knees hurt, your back hurts, your goddamn mind is losing itself. You wonder if you've got multiple personality disorder because you can talk to yourself in different voices with different personalities. I'm
Goodness
sure
sakes.
everyone here has that trick of a train where they can talk in a different personality
What?
as someone else.
I've been
Oh
doing
no,
that since I was 8.
have all of that too, including the
What?
back pain.
I mean, it's
Well,
like go
I would
ahead.
have a full
I've
beard.
never been very lucky in
I'd
that
have a full
respect.
beard.
That's
You know,
I
that's all that
appreciate
matters.
that.
that's
That's
extremely
all that
valid.
matters.
Weird.
I mean, if you're ever a dungeon master for D&D, you know that pain and struggle because it's like, okay, I need this character to sound like an old woman. Ew, help me, adventurer. All right, now I need a stoic man. Adventurer, I need your dick.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hey, yo, what side quest is this? What the?
It reminds me of that Yakuza side quest from like I think the first game or something where it's just like how to train your dominatrix or something. And like out of context, that quest is so questionable, but there's like nothing actually like awful happening. Like it's
Right.
generally mostly somewhat wholesome. Somewhat.
Is that a mop dog?
Oh my god, it's a baby.
Why?
This is Sly, my pup of 4 years now.
Oh my.
Can he jump and press the circle button or no?
No, see, that's a skill issue we haven't taught him.
It's a skill issue.
I love Sly so much. He has a very interesting hobby that our friend group knows.
Hey,
about.
hey, yo, no,
Hey.
not here,
Oh, no.
not here. We
Oh,
will not.
no. We'll
Brenna,
just
why
say
would you?
Sly likes to attack Jalen.
Why do I have the feeling that he attacks at certain words?
No, it's not words.
Mm.
He attacks at a place that he shouldn't. But you know,
Sly needs more
He's just
XP.
a
I see.
wholesome boy. All he wants is
But
love.
you look so cute. He
Yeah,
reminds me of my singing teacher's old dog. And that dog was really interesting because whenever you hit like a certain resonance, it would start howling. And she wouldn't like take the dog out of the room when she had lessons. She would have the dog sit next to her. And when you hit that like correct placement and resonance, the
Right.
dog would start howling so even louder than you were singing. And this is like classical music, so it like travels really far.
Well, I mean,
Wow.
that's when you know you're doing your job right. When the dog
It's true.
bitches.
But it was so distracting. And then whenever the dog wouldn't howl, my teacher was just like, the dog is not singing with you. The dog is not singing with you. You need to try a little harder. And I was like, I'm trying. I'm trying to make the dog sing.
Drop the whole class. Just start howling with the dog.
Yeah, he doesn't howl at all.
Double as a werewolf.
Probably. It's like you transform when you voice act, suddenly you are the werewolf. I mean, that made creature sounds really easy. I can't do those. Like I have tried. I can sound like a bird sometimes, but not much else.
Right.
Nice.
Okay,
I
so
imagine they're pretty hard.
any weird comments that threw you off when producing this? Like anything happen that you didn't expect to happen? Or
Weird
did everything
comments?
go the way perfectly planned? Which
I didn't
is
expect to
rare.
get casted.
Oh yeah,
That's a
that.
good one.
I actually really wanted to be like. There's another character in Nelson Secret Academy who's like a very sweet girl, but she's sort of like sweet in the way that she's like fake. She's a fake bitch, you know?
No,
I
She's
know
just
what
like-
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
Louise.
Louise.
Yeah.
I wanted to be Louise so bad, and then after I got the email that I got Laura, and I was like, you know what, the asshole works too. I'm happy enough.
I got introduced to it through Jalen, and then I got
Oh.
an email, and I was reading for. Who was I reading for, Thomas?
Arrow.
It was Arrow. Yeah, and then he's like, "I got something else in mind." I was like, "Okay," and then here we are.
Oh no, that happens a lot. You read for someone, and then you get someone completely different, and you're like, huh, cool.
Yeah, it's because
more you know.
Ty has like this growly and powerful voice. Like he sounds like a villain whenever he does his voice acting stuff. And I gave him the most charming and calm character ever to read for. I was like, nah, I got something else in mind. That's when I gave him the talker, and it was perfect. It was the best choice ever.
The maniacal laughs make my day.
The what?
The maniacal laughs make my evening.
Oh yeah.
It's true. Everyone loves.
He's
doing
an
those.
absolute psychopath.
Yeah, he is. He is. It's like one of my favorite parts of the episode 9, where he's like main
Episode
there.
9 was such a banger. It's
Yeah.
so
Episode
good.
9's gonna slap from what I'm
It
hearing.
is
I haven't had
crazy,
the
it
time to
really
like sit
is.
down and actually listen to it yet. So I was just like, huh,
Yeah,
yeah.
do yourself a favor.
I'll just listen to this
just,
when it
yeah.
comes out.
Just leave it as a surprise. But I'm actually curious. What did you guys think of the production as a whole?
It
Yeah,
went
now that
pretty
your boss is
smoothly.
sitting here talking to you, you know.
Thomas, we loved it. We love you.
Yes, please. That's what I want to hear. Please. There
Yeah,
you go.
it was like really smooth. I've had productions that are like all over the dang place. Hell, I've been cast for stuff. I think I got cast for some game in like December of 2021 as just like additionals. I was like, oh yeah, all the main casts are already cast. I'll just like put my demo here, whatever. It was like either super early last year or late the year before, but I still haven't recorded. It's been like a year.
Tends
It's
to
been a
happen.
year, and I'm just like, what is happening? Nothing's happening. And some projects obviously just don't get off the ground,
Yeah.
of course, but you know, it's part of the job.
I'm
Oh,
reading
yeah.
the Twitch chat right now. Is there any character art that we can see
Oh, yeah,
via
there's
rough
loads of
drafts that were
character
drawn
art.
out? Yes. Obviously, if you look at the trailer, you're gonna see a lot of characters. If I'm not mistaken, everyone here in this call, you can hear them in the trailer, except for Henry. I will not tell you why. Henry as Leo Jarvis. But for the rest, yeah, you can
Yes.
hear pretty much everyone. And there is a lot of character art. Pretty much almost every single character has a portrait that you can see.
Okay.
Just
So-
not the additional voices. Like, example, a guard or whatever. He's not
Right.
gonna have a portrait.
So
Oh no, you
Got
just
a
have to
garden
you have to give
episode
him
one.
like the little silhouette thing. You know,
so
how they
I
did in
know what
Fish
he's talking about. He's being lazy and doesn't want to look up the video trailer itself. I know exactly what it is. So Carl, go look it up.
Look it up. It's a fun time. It's a good
Yeah.
time. Oh my god, it's summer in Australia. I'm
Yeah,
regretting all
let
of my
us know
decisions.
if you recognize everyone's voices in the trailer. Let us
Please,
know.
I hope so, because I feel like I don't sound. Every time I show like one of my IRL friends like some of my work because they ask, and they're like, "Oh Vera, what do you do with your time?" And I'm like,
I make
long
voices.
story. I do the have funny voices, and sometimes I get in games, yeah. And they'll be like, "Oh, that doesn't sound like you at all," and I'm like, "But it does."
Someone says, let's hear some lines from everyone. I'd love to do that. I'd love to hear everyone get into character.
Yeah, I
That'd be
wasn't
great.
too sure if I was gonna say that or not because he said it a
I
couple of
don't remember
times, but I didn't want to do like any kind of
Yeah.
spoiler. That was
Yeah.
so. I
No,
was
no,
gonna
no,
wait till
that's
the
all
end for
good.
that.
That's only
Okay.
the voice,
Okay.
right? Yeah, for sure. And anyone who's down, I'd love to hear it in
Oh, yeah.
live.
I'm definitely.
I'm down. You just have
I'm
to give
down
me
do
the
it.
line because I've forgotten. It's been a really long time.
Yeah,
I've ever written
I'm
I know
actually
which
pulling up
summary.
the script right now.
God,
Script time.
I mean, you could always freestyle a voice, right?
Yeah.
You can
I
get me a
could- I
character.
could-
Wagner is
I
obviously
could
gonna
freestyle my
freestyle.
blooper. It's not gonna happen though.
Oh god,
trying
wait,
to
no.
remember.
I'm
I have to
still
check
waiting
my-
for your solo track, man.
Yeah, we want that solo
Gotta-
album.
Dude, soon enough, soon enough. I
Tight
gotta find
as a
something from
mixtape's
an
gonna be fire.
early
No worries.
episode. I can't do
We were
anything for
talking
like
about a lot of stuff.
episode
before.
9. That's why you
What
just
is-
go to files.
Yeah, come on, Vera. I've
I-
spent so much time organizing everything.
No!
What's wrong with
So
you?
it's
I
so
love-
That one
organized.
job,
You know how
Vera.
much I've
is-
sacrificed?
I'm super organized, but the one thing that I don't organize is scripts that I've already finished. Because you gotta understand that I have like, I don't have 2 screens in my booth or anything, and it's kind of hard to like balance Reaper. And, whatever. And I
Oh,
also
yeah.
have awful eyesight. Like if I cover my left eye, the Zoom screen that's right in front of me is totally blurry. Like I can't recognize any of you right now. So I have to have like my iPad there, and it's just like big, massive words, and I'm like, huh, yeah, that works. So I don't actually have any of this on my laptop, and I don't have my iPad in here. Laura trailer lines. No, I'm just seeing all of the actual lines. Oh wait, no. The
Am I gonna have
Yeah.
to berate my Twitch chat again? They're blaming me for being dumb, I guess.
Wait,
Blaming the
what?
host. I don't know. They're all
I'm
they're all
the
talking about
person
something
who's
else right
dumb.
now.
I didn't.
I gotta like
memorize
find a line
shit.
that's not a spoiler.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
what I was
wait,
gonna
wait,
say.
because
So,
that-
yeah,
that's what I'm
now
going
we
with.
have to
That's
think
like
about it.
my
It's
whole
episode 9.
script
That's
for Wolf. Like I can't
Yeah.
say anything.
Oh,
The
here we
only
go.
thing I
Trailer.
can say
I
is
got
like
one
towards the
for
end of the
Kyle.
trailer.
Let's
Just
just
from the
read lines from the
trailer.
finale.
Lines. Oh no, yeah. Like let's all just do like episode 9 lines like right now. That's not.
That's like
not
that's like
weird
where I
at
talk
all.
the most. So that's the first place I went. I was like, you know what? That's a terrible idea.
Right, okay.
Oh yeah, here we go. Trailer line for Kyle. Here we go.
Laura.
Okay.
I
Jalen,
cannot
you go ahead.
remember the way that
I
I
want to
deliver.
hear. I want to hear
this.
Kyle. Let's do this.
Okay,
Alright,
let me
let's
turn the
go.
gain down because he yelled.
Woo!
Loud warning, maybe?
Yeah, just
Oh,
a loud warning because I'm literally yelling.
That's a good idea.
Here we go. It's time to roll, baby. No,
Oh my gosh, Jalen, I'm your #1 fan. You're so
getting ready for some comedy.
The
Let's
physicality
go.
helps. The physicality really does help.
Physicality
I
does-
love that you throw your whole body into it.
Yeah,
I mean, you
gotta, like,
have to.
Yeah.
You really do. I remember when I was doing like combat efforts, I'd be like,
Everyone in the
Oh,
chat
yeah.
loves you,
Something.
Jalen.
Oh,
Everyone
everyone
in
in
the chat's
chat
going
loves
crazy.
you.
Let's
Oh,
go,
yeah.
Jalen.
Standing up doing that is very fun.
All right, Ty, go
They're
ahead. I want to
preferably-
hear
No,
some
I gotta
talker.
find mine. I'm
I want
going
to hear some
to
talker action. No, you gotta do it now.
No. Whitehawk, why don't you go?
Hey, wait, I don't know. What does he say?
It's just the best character in the show. How do you forget
Yeah,
the
okay,
most
so that's
iconic
the
lines?
thing. That's the
Listen,
thing with
his
Whitehawk,
lines are just so good that they often they're in Latin and they're backwards, and it's just it's kind of hard to remember.
I love Pig Latin lines.
Here's shoot crap. Here's Whitehawk ordering a Whopper from Burger King. Hey, darling, I didn't see you there. Anyways, can I have a Whopper, please, and also use your bathroom? Thanks. Cool. See you later.
Thomas.
That's
Thomas.
That always
That
kills at
happens in the
improv
show.
night. I don't know.
Do you have a line where Laura says fuck? Because someone in a Twitch chat spelled my name incorrectly. Sorry, it's with an E.
Honestly,
And,
like, every 2 seconds
Asked
you
for
say
a
it,
line
so.
with fuck. Okay, let me see the character trailer. What is the character one? This one she's not actually yelling because she's very dead on the inside. So let's give it something. I forgot what he sounded like. Don't get attached. You're giving the enemy the upper hand being this fragile. It's pathetic. Sometimes it's a bit more subtle, but I want to say fuck,
go.
so I'm going to look through episode 1. I'm just going to control find fuck, and I'm hoping that Wait, this is all Brian! God damn it!
I just wish. So the main character of the show is Brian. He's voiced by a guy named Jaden Barrows, the goated voice actor. We all love him. And I would have loved to see his face, like his physicality when he does the Brian voice, because it's so much deeper than his actual voice. Like he talks a bit higher like this, and then Brian from the
Oh, no,
Nazi
it's
Secret
like-
Academy. I would have loved to see his face.
Man, I have a friend like that. Dude scares me sometimes. He's got a naturally low voice, but he talks at a much higher voice to kind of hide the fact for his lower voice, because he hates the fact he's got a low voice. Like there's times he wakes up and gets on like the Xbox chat, and it's immediately just, "Hey, how's it going? Who the hell are you?" Like, where did that come from?
It's like the morning voice, but opposite.
Dude, it is something else.
Oh no, I mean it's quite natural because I did the opposite. When I was in high school, I always sounded like this. I was like, "Hi, yeah, I'm Vera, haha, yes." And then my friend was like, "You're so squeaky," and he sounds so dead on the inside. So he's like, "Vera, you're so squeaky," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, that's just how I sound." So like gradually through high school, I was just like, I can do this now. And I've been cast for like characters whose vocal references are like Raven from Teen Titans, and I was like,
I can see it.
okay.
Michonne,
Raven?
Michonne, give us some of that Sam.
I wish
Sean, I wanna
wish
hear that.
Deshaun was here.
I also wish Sean was here. Oh my god, I love that
I
narrator.
miss him. I miss him. I'm in a lot of other stuff with him, and we don't get to talk very often because time zones beat jobs and busy in time zones. I miss him. I'm still trying to find the fuck line. It's not working out very well. I'm already on episode 3.
Oh god.
God.
You'll find it eventually. Don't worry.
I'll find it eventually. I remember saying fuck in the first half, so it should be there. Right, guys? Dang it, that's a narrator again. Where does he get to say fuck more than me? This is so unfair.
Okay.
At this point, I'm gonna download.
Oh,
try to-
okay.
try to
My
do
Sean's
this.
ready. Hold on.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh god. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be fun. Well, for me at least.
Hey, that was sexy.
That was
You
good.
can't hear the clapping, but it's there.
Why
Well, I love
do
the
I
angle.
am?
The clapping,
Me, at
but
least.
it's there.
Why do I envision Deadpool? Like that's the mindset I hear with that.
Jimmy fucking Chungus.
Marcus. Oh, there it is. I found the Laura line, and there's a fuck, and there's no spoilers.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh. Well, what is this? Okay, what is the context of this?
And my
So-
Sean, someone says that's awesome. It's so cocky.
Exactly.
Good job.
Everyone in this cast
we're
like,
going
works
for.
really well with the
Hell
line.
yeah!
Sam is cocky. Whitehawk even more.
Yeah, I'll let everyone go first, and then we can hit everyone with the fuck.
You're obsessed
Wait,
with
you know
that.
what? I'd love to hear
I
Leo.
love it. It's great.
Leo, go ahead with a Henry line. You can.
Oh, I can. I
Of
could
course
actually
you
do it. Can I improv?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
I just
sure,
want to
go
hear
ahead.
that Leo, that Henry voice.
Ollie, what the fuck?
Okay, that was really unexpected. I haven't heard anything else. I was just like, oh,
No, I mean
Jesus.
that's just the yell. Like when he speaks normally, he just speaks like, "Well, I do like some blue cheese as well. You know, on my wings. Ranch is the worst condiment to have on your wings." So yeah,
That
I
is
had to let that
impressive.
out. Sorry, I can't go a day without talking about wings. So I apologize.
Hey, you're good.
It's a vice.
Shout out Buffalo Wild Wings.
A wing a day, you might grow some.
Today's sponsor.
Thank you very much. That's really nice.
I like yelling.
Legend.
Stop.
Oh, God.
Not again.
You don't have to say that ever again.
God damn it, I'm never playing that damn game.
Neither am I.
But do you have 50 million power in Rise of Nations?
Okay, here's a question from me to all of you, actually. If Raid Shadow Legends said, hey, you can be in our game, we'll pay you standard non-union mobile game rates, would
No.
you say yes?
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
No. Absolutely
I'm
not.
talking to all the actors in the room.
Not
Would you
at all.
say yes or
I mean,
not?
I'd take
non-union
it.
rates, probably.
I'd take the
probably
money.
take it.
Yeah, like
Non-union
standard
rates are fine
non-union
anyway.
rates
I'm taking the
pays
money.
for like it pays for a whole month of groceries, baby.
Dude, I'd do it for a
Yeah.
popsicle and a kiss on the cheek. Are you kidding me?
No, Nathan.
So you got to look into the contracts that Raid actually does for a lot of their acting and visual effects. Because if you go and be one of their Raid characters, you have to be that character and not do something else for almost 2 years.
Oh,
Oh, it's that
Yikes.
type of
with
contract?
the
No, thank
pass.
you.
I've never seen the contract for
Never
for
mind.
these kinds of games before, but like
Well, yeah, but it's
I'll back all the
guys,
way up.
it's Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, fellas,
10
I don't think you
I'm
guys
sorry.
are
10
devoted.
million players.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
fellas,
I'm
I
not-
don't think you guys are devoted enough to the grind. You
No,
guys-
I'm
Nathan,
not.
The
I'm
real
gonna
question
spend
is,
2 years not voicing nobody else.
Speaking
the
of,
real question
I would
is,
cry.
what kind of popsicle
I would cry.
would you
Maybe
do
I
it
won't
for?
be in.
Blueberry.
Aww.
blueberry
Wait,
popsicle.
No, what if it's,
How I blow.
is this a Chainsaw Man reference?
It's a Painsaw Man reference.
Okay, that's fair. But okay, have you guys
Nice.
ever had orange flavored Chupa Chips?
no.
What?
I don't know what that is.
Orange flavored Chupa Chips. Am I crazy? Am I
Yes.
crazy?
Probably.
I can't find the orange flavor
This
in Australia,
interview is,
and it
is
makes
evidence
me
of that.
so
Yeah.
sad.
I've never heard of them before in my
All right,
life.
all right. We have learned that she has never used a vending machine.
Maybe that's why she hasn't found them, is because they're in a
Because she
vending
doesn't use the vending machine.
They're not.
You figured it out, Tyler.
You
I
cracked the
cracked
code.
the code.
Orange, orange Chupa Chups. I'm not crazy.
I'm
You
Not
sorry.
should look
yet.
this up. This is a thing.
I'm sorry. This is the first time I've ever heard of such a thing.
Chupa
It sounds
Chups?
like a
Is that a
bird.
lollipop?
Yes.
It's,
Oh
it's
my
a
God.
lollipop and they call it that?
I'm gonna.
I'm with
Wait,
Jay on
are
this.
they-
What?
Okay.
That's
The
a long
inside
name
looks
for
like
a
an
lollipop.
orange.
Wow. Nah, I'm gonna send you guys an image link. I refuse to let this go down. I refuse to let it.
They
end
make
this way.
soda?
Yeah, they-
That's pure energy right there. They make soda?
Oh,
They make soda now. No, these are so good. I'm
it
telling
looks like
you.
something my grandma would have.
Yeah, that's like them red strawberry things.
Yeah.
They're so nice.
I don't know about that.
I'm sorry. The fact that it's
Like
called
my
that
Tootsie
means-
combusting.
Pops, thank you.
Yes.
sorry.
See, some people have had them. I'm not crazy.
Look, we get it. You've had it, but I'm just saying, in my household, it would not survive. Like we would not know what's if I asked my mom.
The hell am I looking at? A baby smoking crack? What the hell?
Nathan, I hate this.
Nathan, what did you share?
That's Whitehawk.
Nothing. It's actually the official Whitehawk character design.
Nathan, why did you put somebody's crack baby up on the street?
Is that Hunter
Goddamn
Biden?
baby is that?
No.
It's the new Whitehawk design. It just came out.
Oh my jeez.
That's actually his son.
That's
Yeah.
baby
Not
hawk.
so
That's
Well,
white
you don't
chick.
spoil things, Ty.
That's
white
baby
chick.
hawk.
It's a white chick.
Is that like the parallel universe of the Not So Secret Academy? It's like
That's
White
a
Hawk
very
has a
secret
baby.
academy.
Very.
It's a very secret academy.
Oh, we have a bunch of questions now.
Uh-oh, do we?
Yeah, let's go.
love
what are
voice.
some unique
We have
things
a
you've noticed
couple.
about your own original voice once you have been doing voice acting for a while?
It's do I get some voice actor tip from Yul, and what else?
Let's
do
go.
we
Let's
have?
go.
And I
Like
think that
let's
one,
go turn by turn.
We
so
can
everyone
go
get a
in
chance to
Man,
for
you guys are so much nicer to my Twitch chat than I am. It's amazing to me. Like you're like, we have to be here for the people, and I'm over here like, fuck them.
I mean, if I'm here to like entertain the masses, I'll listen to them.
I'm
It's
here
part of
to enjoy myself.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Good point. Okay, which question are we gonna tackle first?
Let's go with voice acting tips. It's just
Okay.
one generic tip from everybody, or something that you noticed that doesn't exist on the internet.
Yeah, let's go to each one of you. Let's go to everybody.
Dog, I could
Everyone get us a
spoil
chance
a
to
lot of
speak.
You can do a roll call. It'll be like school again.
All right, we'll start with Brenna.
Oh, dang. Okay. So,
She was not ready.
It's like that
ready,
teacher.
I was emoting. I was NPC emoting. Sorry. Well, okay. I feel like this isn't really talked about much, but I have a problem with like, it's gonna sound gross, but like I over salivate, and you don't want those clicking noises when you are recording, right? Everybody, each trick works different on everybody. It doesn't work the same, you know. It's for me, I start off with apple slices, sour green apple slices. Those will help with keeping the clicks down. Also, make sure you're enunciating. But then over time, the sour apples stopped working, and then I had to turn to something else. Crunchy mint gum works. And if you work remotely like I do, before every session, I slam a Crest mouthwash in my mouth and swish it all around. And then I am good to go. I am like Disney on ice. I'm ready. So if you're getting annoyed with your clicking sounds, I feel like that's not really talked about much because, you know, no one wants to go on the internet and be like, hey guys, I over salivate. What do I do? Like, I feel you. But yeah, those are some tricks that I've picked up that have really helped me like with my recording, because it's annoying listening back to like that nice take and you hear giant like in there. I'm like, oh shoot. But that's like a little something that I've learned over the years. That's my
You guys
problem.
have been doing this for multiple years.
Well, you're also one of the youngest here.
Yeah, but I
you do.
mean, okay. Who wants to go next?
That is astonishing.
I'll go next.
All right.
So this happened very early on in my career, so I will just make sure that you all know this. When a client comes to you, be prepared to read in a way that you did not submit an audition for, if that makes sense to you. So like say, for example, if I submit an audition like this, just in this type of voice, but the client wants me to voice it like this, just be prepared for that, because the client will ask for anything. You may have been chosen for the audition that you sent in, but the client could want something else entirely. So just make sure you're directable. Listen to them and just do your best with it, and they will tell you what they want.
Great. By the way, that shift that you just did, awesome.
It's so cool, dude.
Yeah, we're still like no effort at all.
Great. You didn't have to come off so cool. That was neat.
No, yeah, you put my salivating talk like to shame. Like here you are talking about the deep stuff. I'm like, yeah, if you
Brenna,
salivate,
get
I
off
should-
this call. It's over.
It's over.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Damn, no, wait.
Bless you, Jalen.
Wow, put me on the spot. Okay.
Voice cracks, sir.
Something I learned early on. I would say that even your natural voice is a castable voice. Reason why I say this is because
Hey, hey.
the reason why I say this is, the misconception when it comes to voice acting is that you're doing, different voices and all that other stuff. And the funny thing is, you can book roles literally by just doing your regular.
Hey.
And no one, and that's something that I like to say. You can play a character and still.
Hey,
use
what's
your
up,
regular
guys?
voice. You don't have to, you don't have to necessarily change it every single time, because I believe that every single voice that you do is just an extension of yourself in a different way, unhinged, crazy, funny, big, small, whatever you want to call it. But my advice is for voice acting is your voice, your natural voice is completely castable. It's completely fine. Don't be afraid to use your natural voice. Just don't be afraid.
I'm afraid to use my natural voice.
Oh no.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of weird
true, though.
constraints and draws with that. I don't know if I could do that.
No, but sometimes a client will ask for like a natural will ask for a native accent. So if they were asking for an Australian accent, they would approach someone like me and be like, "Oh yeah, can you do Australian?" I'll be like, "Yeah, whenever I say things like Melbourne, it just sounds very Australian." But it usually doesn't come out. So
See, that sounded more England to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, because Australian is basically like a combination of Southern US and British. Because if you say things like Macca's, it becomes abundantly clear.
Okay.
Macca's.
Macca's.
Yeah, Macca's.
Macca's.
Yeah.
Oi!
Have you guys ever seen the Yas Macca's sign?
What?
The Yas Macca's sign. There's a town in rural New South Wales called Yas, and they have a Yas Macca's. They had. I tried to go to visit it, but it's gone.
Oh.
They had a Yas Macca's sign, and it looks like it says "My ass open 24/7." Joke. I'm gonna go look this up. Okay, someone else answer while I do this.
Go ahead, Nathan. I choose you.
Thanks, Daddy. So what helps me out
Sorry.
is, what helps me out is that it's a really fun interview. I was watching an interview with a famous actor that I forget. That's how famous he is.
Not so famous. Oh, yeah.
That's how famous he is I don't even remember who it was. But he says when you're auditioning for something, make the assumption in your head that you're not going to get the part, and then just do what you find personally fun. And I don't know if that works for all roles, but so far it's worked pretty well for me. For Whitehawk specifically, a lot of what I was doing with, in auditioning for it was just trying to do something that I personally found really fun to do. And it makes it so much more rewarding. Also, before I do any session, I like to take a cup of orange juice and I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. And then I take a sip of the boiling hot orange juice and I let it burn my throat. And it helps me get it to a nice deep register. So that helps me every time.
I can see Tom shaking his head, and I think you're full of shit.
30-second microwave of orange juice, really? Okay. But I remember when he sent in his audition, so I gave him 3 lines to record. He sent me like, I think 8 or 9, and 6 of them were improv. It was so dumb. So I was expecting like a 30-second audition, and I got 1 minute and 30, and so the last minute was just him rambling in character. So
It's fun.
It's
fun.
Like, of
Oh,
course,
it's so
he
much
is
fun.
Whitehawk. Because one of the lines was like, "Oh no, I got shot. Oh no, what will I ever do?" or something like that. And then he did a whole scene with that. He's just, "Oh, I'm laying to the ground. Oh, my bullet wound. Oh yeah, it feels good. Like yeah, okay, I'm good." You know, like a minute. He's just like, this scene I never created. It was like, okay.
I'm
There
so
you go.
sorry, Thomas.
No, it was great. I was laughing.
I'm a terrible actor to work with, I know.
Did I mention I was bleeding, by
forgot.
the way?
I forgot what I did for my audition, but I'm so by the book that the most improv I'll do is add like a laugh or maybe change a few words. I think there was one audition that I did ages ago. Everyone in the acting sphere will find this completely normal, but the only direction for the third line was animalistic sounds of rage. And I was like,
Sounds like my
"Okay,
mom.
how long do you want me to go?" And I think I went for like a full 25 seconds.
Wow.
That is dedication.
Yeah, I got the part. Thank fuck. But that was so unnecessary. It was so stupid. I don't know why the hell I did that.
So who are we missing? Ty and Leo?
Leo here.
Yes, I am here.
You can go first.
I was gonna wait. I'm still. These are about the VO tips.
Yes.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah. So, I was gonna say, damn it, I had it right here.
I'm sure.
Oh my god. Oh yes, I got it. So, I was gonna say, don't let your voice carry you. I kind of see a lot of like voice actors like where the acting isn't really doing it. It's kind of just they have a cool voice, and they're kind of just like, yeah, I'm gonna let this carry me. But they probably don't think that they probably don't think like that. They probably think they're actually acting very good. Just prioritize being authentic and you're a storyteller. That's what's made me a better actor. Just that one phrase. Like, I'm not an actor, I'm just a storyteller, no matter what I do. So I gotta, tell that story in some way. So when I do a take and I'm like, did I tell the story in the right way? I don't know. I'm very conscious of what I've done and like what sounds authentic and inauthentic. So accountability is huge as a voice actor. You got to be honest with yourself. Articulation is huge. I actually had to do a couple of retakes today because my articulation and diction wasn't there. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? You got to warm up. Warming up is very important as well. I have some exercises for that. As for, I was gonna say, as a closing thing, it's a journey. So if you really want to
Thank
be,
you very much. That's
amongst
really
the
nice.
best in
Thank
the
you.
world or get close to that, like, just understand that it's a journey and it won't happen overnight. You're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna learn a lot about audio as well. Especially, you're gonna do a lot of remote stuff. Especially if you want to be represented, you're gonna do remote stuff as well. So make sure you have all that set. That was a lot. Sorry.
No.
No, it's good.
More
It's good,
information is always
especially-
better.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
in like a more modern context, because a lot of the current actors, like I believe I had heard Kira Buckland talking about like the era where she had to send her demo reel as like physical CDs in like envelopes, and I was like,
Jeez.
yeah. So things have changed a lot, especially after the pandemic. Like remote voice acting blew up after the pandemic. It was so much easier for people to get into it, which is great.
Well,
but now
I mean,
we're also expected to spend thousands of dollars on home equipment, so
Right. But
it's
you
a-
know how a
it's a
lot of
trade.
Hollywood actors used to get their roles, right? They would send pizzas with their resume in between the boxes to the casting companies, and that's how they would get hired
I
in.
remember that.
Somebody even like threw floppy disk over into the security room with their resume on the floppy disk. Like, it's like, they're dedicated.
I wish I could do that. There are no like local studios or anything here.
If
It's
I
really
end
quite
up on
barren
the
in that
Bang
respect.
Zoom security cams, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, wait, can you take mine? Can you take my resume with you too?
Yeah, send it over. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit.
You look like Sasquatch.
This just in, Brenna Thornton found in the Bang Zoom reserved parking spots. Someone got.
Someone come get her.
All right, Ty, what do you got for us?
All right, I can't promise profound knowledge, but
That's promising.
pretty much what I would say is just like don't be afraid to say hi to people. Like I owe like a big part of like my success is just like not being afraid to talk to somebody that I know has like been doing this for a long time. Like the key to it is just don't treat them like they're a celebrity. Treat them like they're just a typical human being, and you go a long way. And then also don't reach out with like the intention of like, oh, I want to make a connection so this person can help me do this. You want to go out with the connection of just like actually getting to know the person and like become like friends with them, because like whether you realize it or not, just because you want to make a connection with somebody and you reach out and you're like, oh wow, that conversation went great, people can kind of read what you're trying to do. But if you're like going out with the intention of making like friends with people, like it makes life so much more fun for you as a voice actor, and you're always bouncing off of each other with like different tips and stuff, and it's just like fun to see each other succeed. So I can say like for a fact, like if you just reach out trying to make friends, it goes a long way.
Oh, I can actually
Right.
speak to that for being a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer. Like a lot of times, like I try to get a hold of like bigger name people, not like Tim the Tatman. I'm not gonna go reach to him and be like, "Hey man, let's game." Like that's not what I'm gonna do. But instead, it's like I go and like try to network, I guess is what you want to call it, with other people that have similar style content that have a lot of like finding similarities with people and trying to make that your bridge is a good start, I think. Although I don't know how well that transactionally works with voice acting, but I know like as a general tip that does it really?
Yeah. When I mentioned the call where we spent 3 hours laughing about like laughing about stupid cursed food pics, the friend that I was laughing with, well, that was the day I made friends with him. Like that was the start of a long and fruitful journey. He actually trained me how to do ADR like from scratch, and then that's how that session that I had with him, that first session, was the only one that I had before doing my first ADR gig. And I was like, oh my god, I literally owe half my career to this guy. Help. But yeah, if you have fun with people, it's fine, it's great. Actually, that's the way you should do it. Like I think I saw a tweet yesterday, I forgot who it was by. I'm so sorry for stealing your tweet, but it was about how playing online games is like a legitimate form of networking in this space, which it actually is.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, if you're playing a game with proxy chat, like you can definitely find out real fast who's a Twitch streamer, because they're usually like as you're like running around. Like anybody that plays Call of Duty knows this. If you hear them running, you're like, "Man, chat, what do I do from here?" And I immediately like, I am following this person. I am stalking them. And then I'll find like what their actual name is, and I'll find their Twitter and be like, "I'm following you," and watch them freak out on stream like someone's following me in game. It is some of my favorite pastimes.
I'm looking at the chat again. I think I'll take this one. My biggest fear is just the initial approach. I usually overthink things, and the anxiety is incredible. Fun seeing each other succeed. Feel like I know is a common viewpoint. Yeah, it is. It is really common, but also if you're trying to use people to get ahead, and in like a not very subtle way, it's so much worse. Because I think I had to join a Discord server for an audition or something. I don't know. I don't remember anything about that except this interaction. But someone was like, "Oh my god, it's Veriton," and I was like, "Oh my god, what? I've barely been in anything. What are you talking about?" And he DMs me immediately, and he goes, "Hey, I'm a voice actor too." I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool. What are you doing right now?" And I'm like sitting there shoveling mouthfuls of rice just like straight down my face. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just eating lunch." And he goes, without like any prompting or whatever, he just goes, "Oh, nothing much. I'm just networking." And I was just sitting there with like rice in hand. What did you say you were doing at the moment? Did you say you were networking while talking directly to me? So look, as long as you engage with people in a genuine manner, the same way you talk to your friends, the same way you talk to people you want to be your friends, just do that. It's okay.
I treat my friends like assholes.
Oh no, I bully the hell out of that friend, even though I owe him like half my career. I'm just like, oh look at you.
So I know there's 3, maybe 4 of my friends in the Twitch chat, and I can probably get them to all agree. Guys, am I an asshole? Put 1 in the chat. Let them know.
I had 2 more tips, but I don't know if I have time.
Nah, we're fine.
I mean, I got about another 15 minutes until I should probably head to bed because I got to work in the morning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gotcha. I'm gonna just make it as quick as possible.
Fire 'em out.
I was gonna say, don't take advice from people that are not in a position or aligned with a path you want to be in one day. You know, because I feel like there's a lot of like new voiceover coaches, but they're like actors that haven't been acting for like a while at all, you know, and they're like trying to coach these actors. I'm just like, I don't know about that, bro. You haven't done anything in the industry yet, you know. So be weary of that, you know. Like there's a lot of people with ego, so that's one tip I'd say. Only get training from people that you know are at a place that you want to be in and that have credibility.
Right.
The last tip I wanted to say, I'm actually glad that you guys talked about it. it was the community, right? Because the thing is, a lot of people may try to take advantage of you, you know, based on the people you know, the projects you've been in, you know, some good news that you have, and they want to understand how to, you know, do that for themselves. Just be wary of that as well. I was gonna say this industry, a lot of people don't know, but it's really the soul of it is really just based on the people, you know, like if you just take advantage of people, like if people will see that they're gonna start seeing like I don't know about that, but it's the people that make this community and also that can help in your career. So it's just be genuine, because like why be fake? We can see it. We can, like, we're actors, we can see this shit.
Right.
So
isn't the industry
Yep.
pretty cutthroat though? Like at a bigger scale?
At a
Or
bigger scale. It depends on like what you're specifically doing, because I don't know, in my experience, I'm mostly in like the indie scene. I have been in like a couple of unreleased mobile games, but like everyone there has been really nice. The only times I've had like fairly negative experiences were when people were trying to like get stuff out of me, I guess. Like that dude who said, "Oh, nothing, just networking."
Oh yeah.
That was the whole conversation, by the way. I didn't leave anything out. Like that was it. He just said, "Oh, just networking." He didn't like look up anything. I didn't have as much of a presence back then as like I say I do now. You just look up my name and like or Twitter pops up, and then the first thing you see is probably like a shit post, whatever. But
yeah, don't go to my Twitter.
No.
It's all shit
the thing
posting.
The thing that I want to tell newer actors about is don't get taken advantage of in projects, because I had someone who, when I started, I was like 2 months in, I think. And this person was like 6 years in. So I was like, "Oh, I trust you. You've been doing this for a long time." And they recommended me to audition for a project, and I auditioned for it. I instantly got it, which was super weird because the deadline was like 3 months away, which should have already been a red flag. And holy shit, that was like the worst 3 months of my life. I was like, what are any of these
damn, what
people-
happened?
What are any of these people doing? Okay, first of all, this project had not safe for work content stuff that they did not disclose to the actors and that they desperately underplayed. I'm like 98% sure it was some like weird fetish project because of like the sheer amount of art for an audio drama, and it was like art that
Nice.
was not related to the plot. It was art that was like very exploitative and like all over DeviantArt and stuff. I have nothing against
Those are my
DeviantArt, but-
favorite mangas, damn it.
Yeah, it was like that, and then like some of the people there were really weird, but like the last straw was when they finally got to the point where the actors were like recording their lines. Apparently they'd started like at the start of the year, and this was like November, December. And
Okay.
one of the writers, I shit you not, was just like, "Oh my god, hearing your voice sync up to your characters giving me a boner," or something like really fucking uncomfortable. It's like funny in hindsight, but like if you're the person that this writer was talking about, it would have been so uncomfortable. Like the actual content of this audio drama was not safe for work in like a massive capacities, and like sometimes they'll be like, "Haha, boobs, whatever," because it's that kind of thing. But that was so uncomfortable. After I read that, I messaged the director who I had to tell how to manage his team, because he was like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm doing," but he also wouldn't listen to anyone. So that's another big fat red flag. So I was like, "Okay, you can't just brush this under a rug. You're either going to remove him from the project, or you're going to let that actress leave, because that was not on."
Right.
And he did nothing. He was just like, "Oh, we all forgive you." And I was like, did I just tell you? So I couldn't take it. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm leaving. Fuck this." I felt really bad because like afterwards he would like go into like a depressive spiral every time someone would leave, which was a lot given the state of the project, because I got DM'd on Twitter like a couple weeks after, and it was this actress who was like, "Oh yeah, I'm playing this character in this thing now," and I was like, "You what?" So I immediately told them everything, and they were like, "Oh, fuck." So yeah, watch out for those kinds of indie projects, because they do exist, and unfortunately sometimes they can be hard to pick up on at first. That's a big one. That's just safety.
I do have a question for Thomas. for all of the audio recordings, because this was all remote, how did you did you do any acting training or coaching with everybody, or did you just kind of give them their lines and let them go?
So I had like a small meeting with every actor for their lines, just like a quick rehearsal. And yeah, I coached them for like the first episode, and then I asked them if they were comfortable enough to do the rest alone, or if they wanted me to direct them for the rest of these episodes as well. So it depends. Like half of my actors I'm still rehearsing, and the other half are doing their lines on their own. Yeah, they're all super talented. I trust them completely. So it's always been amazing what we've received so far. But I don't want to throw myself flowers or anything, but I think in the scripts I write, that there is some sort of direction. I think it's pretty clear what I'm looking for in the lines, and I think the script is really clear, and it's easy to get a picture of what is going on and what you need to do. So I think that's why I'm always receiving like exactly what I'm looking for.
Good. Because I've heard of vocal coaches before, and I didn't know if you had any kind of training with that, or if you just did it by earshot and went with it.
Right. So, well, I studied filmmaking in a university.
Oh, okay.
And I did a lot of on-camera acting. So I've been coached, I've been directed in my life. So I just kind of took everything that I learned from that and used it on this project. But no specific training, whatever, just experience. And I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, if you listen to the trailer and all the episodes, everyone sounds amazing. It's perfect.
Good. Now, I know we're going to be wrapping this up, but I do have one question for the entire team here.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I get my ass off the ground and start developing this game, can I reach out to all of y'all?
Great.
Absolutely.
Not so secret battle royale.
Oh
my gosh, it's like
Lord.
Fortnite. With a battle pass, baby. With a battle pass.
But only for the small price of $9.9999.
$9.99. Oh no, I'm making a game. I'm project lead for a game. I can't program for shit, but I'm like doing the sprite art and management and stuff.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, when this casting call drops, I need all of you to like get in there.
Yep.
Shoot me a DM or shoot me an email. I'm always active.
Okay. This won't
Shameless plug.
be for a while. Just won't be for a while, because I am still in programming phase, and I still work 60 hours a week trying to figure out how to do a game and trying to figure out all this other stuff. It's gonna be a while, but
Yeah, the voiceover part is like all the way at the end.
Yeah,
well,
we're very patient people.
well, you
We are
have to
very
be.
patient people.
Dude, do you know how patient you have to be to learn blueprints on Unreal? Like, that is ridiculous. Luckily, they've streamlined it quite a bit, but I'm more looking at the graphic designing of things, and it's like, oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does
Bro,
take a
give
while
me
to
a
get
chat
like,
when
good
you're
eye
done,
for it.
please. Yeah. Aaron, I will get a hold of you when I'm done. But yeah. Oh, it's doing an ad in progress right now. So we got a minute and a half for only the subscribers. You can talk shit about them all you want right now, and no one can hear it.
I don't know. I'm really bad at talking on the spot.
I bet
Even
you
though
smell
that's my
like rotten
job.
foot powder.
I bet your mom didn't buy you
Nice
Legos.
one.
She probably bought you Mega
Buyed
Bloks.
you?
I don't know.
They're not
I
even
had
Mega
Mega
Bloks.
Bloks.
Played
Shut
with Mega Blocks.
They played with Lincoln Logs.
Wait, that's a wait. Is that a
Your
thing?
Beyblades are knockoffs.
is.
Oh
Grandmama's-
no!
You can't say that.
You use those dumb ones that
Your
blow up.
grandmama's so old.
Your
the first
Animal
cruise was
Kaiser
Noah's
cards
Ark.
were from the
Jalen.
Did any of you wait? I have to know. Was Animal Kaiser ever a thing in the U.S. or is this another
What
like weird
in
Southeast
the
Asian?
hell
No, but
is
we
What
had
are
that?
you
Slug
talking
Terror.
about?
Don't ask us stuff. 'cause
Bro,
you
you
know
need to
we
stop
not
asking us
gonna play
questions.
it. You know we ain't gonna have
I
it.
didn't
You know
comprehend
damn
any
well
of
we
that.
don't know what you're talking
Just
about.
stop it.
Animal Kaiser
Terra.
was lit.
Vera, we'll talk about this on the Discord call. We do not know any of these things that you have.
What the hell is that?
Animal Kaiser.
This is
I
Animal
mean-
knockoff.
We have
I thought we were
Deltora
just talking about
Quest.
Kaiser in general, like the medical.
No,
like,
she ain't
what?
talking about Kaiser Permanente.
I'm
Stop
talking
it.
about this kid's card game I used to play, and it's called Animal Kaiser, and you pit like giant virtual scorpions against each other with these like
I'm
cards.
sorry.
In
Why
Southeast
do
Asia,
y'all-
they love
Yeah, we got
gacha.
that's Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm sorry. Why do y'all
That's
have so
Yu-Gi-Oh.
many
No,
strength?
No.
That's
You put these
Bakugan.
into-
Bro, that's Jujutsu from Club Penguin. Come on.
Yo.
Card.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Okay,
it's the
okay.
crazy awesome card game from Adventure
That's
Time.
Digimon.
It's a physical card that you put
Okay.
into a machine. And then
What?
like the game comes up on the machine and it's
What?
like an arcade machine outside of 7-Eleven.
I'm sorry.
So
Vera,
you
what
play
in
with
the
that, but
Jimmy
have never used a
Neutron is you
vending
playing with, Vera?
What in the gym?
So
What
what
is
in the
you
Animal
playing
Morphs goddamn trading card game is this?
Over here playing
This
futuristic
is
Jimmy
Bandai
Neutron.
Namco, bro.
It's like that episode when they was playing with the futuristic holographic toes. That's
So-
Vera, but with
so-
Scorpius.
so you-
let me send you a link
You
to the
have
machine.
this card game machine,
You
but you've
have?
never used a
Yes.
vending machine.
That's what
Yeah.
I was.
So they replaced it
Funny
with.
to me.
We have vending machines in Singapore. I just never felt the need.
It's an
like,
arcade cabinet.
sure.
I thought it was like a.
No.
I thought it was like a hologram thing. I was like,
Oh
why did
my
you have that when you were a
Jesus.
child?
No, I didn't have it. It was like a public thing. You go to the local 7-Eleven, the Animal Kaiser machine
Why
is
does
out there.
7-Eleven have an
Why is
arcade
7-Eleven
outside?
advertising this?
Yes! That's where they put all the gachapon things, okay?
That
and
would
then they put
never
Animal
last in the
Kaiser
US. That
next to
shit
it.
would get stolen.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
true.
Joe, I'm sorry. With the information
Man,
you
shit.
giving me, I'm afraid to know what your McDonald's is like.
No,
Like,
our
goodness
McDonald's,
sake.
our McDonald's slaps. It has chili sauce.
Excuse
in, in Australia, they only have tomato sauce. My
I
mom was
mean-
so upset when she moved here that
See.
she was like, I need to bring with me a bottle of chili wherever I go,
It's
just so
official.
I can eat chili sauce at McDonald's.
Vera lives in
So-
a paradox that we don't live in.
If you
I was
go,
gonna say,
Asia.
if
I
you
gotta
go,
go to McDonald's and contract gonorrhea. We are not the same.
if you go south, if you go south of Tennessee, all McDonald's has biscuits and gravy.
Really?
I'm in Kentucky and they have that here. I'm just
Really? All right, my man.
Southern
Yeah.
boys make do.
Yeah, I could
Southern
really.
boy.
You know what? After this, I'm gonna make myself some grits. So I'm gonna make.
Is that a euphemism?
No, I'm hungry.
Oh, what euphemism would that be for?
Make some
You wanna
grits.
I don't even know what grits is.
So,
Hey, no.
in the most disgusting way I can describe this, think of instant mashed potatoes with not enough water in it.
Damn, that's an interesting description.
Wow. Okay.
It's really accurate.
Like,
Pretty accurate.
It's
I don't
super
even
accurate.
like normal
He ma- he
mashed,
ma-
mashed potatoes.
With
What?
less water. It makes me wonder how he describes pancakes.
Is it like a
Pancakes?
And you have to like
Pancakes or
you have to
waffles
really
without holes.
bite down on it.
No.
Damn it, Ty,
Pancakes
no.
are
Like
the
chewing into
inferior
giant
things.
Blocks of cement. It's really
Waffles are
annoying.
better.
Waffles are pancakes with abs.
Waffles are pancakes with abs.
What abs are concave, my dude?
That's
Hey.
a
Mine.
long ass pancake.
I protect my
That's a
abs
buff-ass
under a
pancake.
huge layer of fat.
Oh no! I do as well. Except no,
Oh,
you just
that
can't see
pancake
them.
didn't
'cause,
skip
like,
leg day, body day, or arm day. That motherfucker came out
That
strong.
motherfucker built.
Damn,
I
built
might
like
skip
Kyle.
leg day, but I never miss waffle day.
Waffle day.
All right.
Just because
So-
you put it as your high school yearbook quote doesn't make it true.
It does.
Have high school yearbook quote. Wait, that's real.
That's
Okay.
pretty much strictly an American thing.
I'm about done with you right now.
All right. What were you gonna say?
So
Damn.
we're gonna close up and we're gonna go around to everybody, give your socials, whatever you need, and then at the very end we will plug your the Not So Secret Academy
Secret
again.
Academy.
Yes. And we'll go through and describe each character one more time. So we'll start with Ty.
All right. I'm Ty. I play a talker in Not So Secret Academy. All my stuff is Tyda's voices. It's not very hard to find. I made my name simple because I like it that way. I play the talker in the Not So Secret Academy. You won't hear much of me, but when you do, I guarantee it'll make an impact. So just be ready.
And then we'll go to Mai.
Hello, I am Mai Sean Lowe. Also, you can just call me Mai. I am Mai Lowe VO on every single platform. I play Sam in the Not So Secret Academy. I just blanked out. Holy shit.
Train crashed.
We will
That
loop
happened
back.
in ages. Nah, just move on. Hell nah.
Nathan.
Hi, I'm Nathan Wagner.vo on everything except on Twitter, where I'm at the real Bill Gates. I play Whitehawk on Not So Secret Academy, who's dropped to like the third best character at this point, so that's fantastic. So yeah, don't look at my social media; it's all inane garbage.
Leo.
Hello, my name is Leo, and I play Henry in the Not So Secret Academy. Yeah, I play a really cool character. I'm very proud of the story that's being made and of the cast that I'm with. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be working with you guys for the next few decades.
I hope.
So,
Boys over bros.
so yeah. So I'm gonna drop my where do I drop my socials?
Yeah, just like your Twitter handle, any kind of social you got that somebody can get a hold of you if they want to.
I dropped it on your chat, and I'm gonna drop
right.
it in this chat.
All right. Leo Javars. Vio?
Leo Jerez.
Jerez. Okay.
Yeah.
Spanish,
good.
not good.
No, it's all right.
All right.
Adios, mío.
Brenna.
Hi, my name's Brenna, and I play Wolf in Not So Secret Academy. She's very secretive. There's nothing I can really tell you about her at this point in time. All you need to know is that she's coming, and you need to be prepared for it. My socials are brennathornton.vo on Instagram, and my Twitter handle is thorntonbrenna on Twitter. And for those of you who are interested in becoming a voice actor, you could honestly hit any of us up. Like, in this community, we just want to, like, see each other succeed, you know?
Can
Yeah,
you
reach
make
out to
my acting really good, like?
No
we can
promises.
try.
I can do my best, son.
I'm a voice actor, not a miracle.
We're 11
Dude.
Fair. Very fair. I know I'm terrible.
No, I believe in you. You got this.
I do not.
I want that attitude.
Look, I have so much on my plate. It is overflowing. It is like the obesity crisis in America. All right, it is everywhere.
Not the obesity crisis.
All right, Jay.
Alrighty, hey everybody, it's Jalen Askins. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram on Jalen's Voices, so JALENS and then Voices. I voice Kyle. If you want your eardrum shot from me yelling and screaming nonstop, best believe tune into the Not So Secret Academy. Thanks for chilling with us. This awesome cast and our awesome host. So yeah,
Where's
check
that
them
at?
out. check all of them out, and like Britta said, if you ever got a question or something, don't be afraid to hit us up. We're always open to give information, and you can follow our shenanigans, specifically mine on my stories, but go ahead.
Except for Ty, he's really mean.
Shut up, Nate.
And
Thanks for having me
Vera.
back, Jalen.
Oh, okay. I play Laura on the Not So Secret Academy. She is the quintessential asshole. And if you want to find me on social media, I am mostly on Twitter at VeratonVA. And if you want to find any of my other shitpost material on YouTube, you can go to my website at Veraton.fun, because all we do is have fun on there.
And the sole brain project of all of this, Thomas.
Yes. Hello, my name is Thomas Hall. You can find me in pretty much any social media platform just by using my name. It's just always my alias. And there, like everyone mentioned, if you ever have any questions or you want to get into voice acting, or you're not very confident with your voice or anything, like this is a community and we all want to see each other grow and succeed, because why succeed alone when you can succeed with friends? It's much better. And yeah, thank you so much for your interest in the Not So Secret Academy. It's something that I've put so much time and love into it, and my cast as well, and we're all super grateful. This is amazing. This was great. I'm excited to talk more about it. And yeah, we just hope you follow us along the way of this journey, and thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to have my hosting abilities tested. This is, as many everybody know, this is the first time I've had to host this many people at the same time. Hopefully I gave everybody a fair amount of time to talk about everything they wanted. I know Vera is overly excited.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But I appreciate it. I'm so glad you reached out, Tom. This was a lot of fun. And if you guys ever want to do this again, get a hold of me. The best way to get a hold of me is either on Twitter, which is fluffy_hobo, or you can get a hold of me on my Discord channel. Honestly, I will probably respond faster on Discord because I don't do anything besides look at my phone while I'm at work.
Awesome.
But this video will be up on YouTube for everyone to share at any point in
no.
time. Yes! Yes!
Now the
What have
now
you
the
done,
acting
Nathan?
community is gonna find out I'm not a wholesome young child anymore.
Everyone's gonna find out I'm ginger.
There's nothing wrong with being ginger. It just means when you sell out, you already are at 0. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Any final thoughts from any of you?
Yo, mama.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Please go watch Not So Secret Academy because indie projects don't get the attention they deserve. And yeah, support indie creators. That shit's hard.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your interest, Hobo.
Hey, not a problem. I mean, I've always liked the voice acting idea. I think I described this earlier before the stream. I tried for a voice acting thing before, and then like, yo, we've got a perfect cast for you. It's this yaoi material. I'm like, I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
It happens.
But yes, you again, if you want to reach out to me, more than welcome to. Until
Well, good.
then,
maybe once some of the episodes drop and we get to talk about it a little more, because obviously we only have the trailer now, but once we have some footage, we can really get into it, and I'm sure everyone will have a lot of questions, and we will have a lot of answers. So.
and
I'll
if
finally find out what the plot's about.
and if it's anything like my stuff that I'm interested in, like look at the Halo games. I am so deep in that Halo lore. Like, it is unreal. I can
There'd
almost
be a lot to put together.
I could almost tell you how to build one of the fucking engines. Like, that's how far into the lore I am.
Damn.
It is ridiculous.
Well, you better get deep in the Not So Secret Academy lore then.
There we go.
Yes, the Lord.
And
I'm
with
releasing a 10-hour video essay.
There is probably a lot of lore.
Can't wait for Matt Pat.
Yeah.
right.
There's gonna be a volume 2, right? Right, Thomas?
Right?
This is now where we close the. How do we leave this?
And on that note, thank you all for watching. This has been the Fluffy Hobo Show on the biggest group I've had so far, and
Thank you
definitely
very
the most
much. That's
entertaining.
Really nice. Thank you.
Until then, I don't know when I'll be online next. Have a good night.
I do decree.
Me too. Thank you so much.
That it is time to anoint Fluffy the king of all shit. Thank you.
Hey guys, I just want to tell you something. Fluffy Hobo is the king of shit. And that's Ghost approved.
Proceed with mission.
I'm coming through that door right in front of you. The door's gonna open here now. Oh shit, that's the wrong thing! Hi. Oops. This is no longer me being a sniper. This is me just being a dick.
Make one. I want a torch. What tab to
Oh
torch
shit!
under again?
My fucking
What?
god!
Whoa! Holy shit!
Oh! That gave me a goddamn heart attack.
All I saw were red eyes.
Oh.
Right.
Dang it. You took my kill.
Well, you should have killed him faster.
I had you back, dude. I had you back.
Should have reloaded faster.
You know, I hit the R button fast. It never happened.